Before his wife arrives home, the husband painted himself all in white, the same color as the wall, so that he could observe his wife without her noticing. As soon as he finishes painting himself, she arrives with a young man saying, "It was a very good afternoon today, too bad the day went so quickly, do you want to sit down and talk?" The boy agrees that the day was good and accepts. Without realizing, they sit on the couch in front of where her husband was hiding, and she asks the boy to massage her back, because she is very tired from working so hard. He replies with another intention, "Of course, your husband is a painter, he must not have money for anything, you almost kill yourself from working so hard, but you can let me give you a massage." Before he starts, she asks to go to the bathroom and leaves. The husband, who is hiding, decides to call his wife, but she left her cell phone on the couch, so the boy hangs up and laughs at him. The woman returns and the boy says that he already missed her, so he returns the cell phone that she forgot on the sofa, and she says, "Thank you, but where did we stop?" He gets up and says that they stopped when he was going to caress and massage her. He goes to the back of the sofa, next to her husband, who is in camouflage, starts massaging the girl's shoulders, and asks if she likes it. She says yes, and he says he could do it all day. Then the girl remembers her husband and is afraid of him arriving and seeing the two of them together, so she decides to call him, who ended the call before the cell phone rang. She then asks the boy to wait a bit and says she's going to the bedroom to try to call her husband again. He didn't like the interruption very much, but he agreed. As soon as the girl leaves, the boy's cell phone rings, and he answers saying, "Hi? That's right, I'm here at the house of the woman who is married to that house painter. I'm going to enjoy it here, and if you want, I can even make a video for you to learn." He hangs up the cell phone, and the girl comes back saying that she couldn't reach her husband, so he'll take a while and they can go back to doing what they were doing. The boy, seeing that he would get what he wants, hugged her to kiss her, but before he could, her husband threw a bottle on the floor so that they would be distracted and stop. They got scared by the noise and decided to go see what it was. Before they come back, the husband throws a lot of perfume on the sofa, and when they return to the sofa, the guy says, "Wow, the smell of that husband of yours is strong here, right?" She agrees and wonders why he's not even there. The boy starts to feel his throat itch and asks if he can go get a glass of water. She says yes and gets up. At that time, the husband decides to call again, and this time, the guy answers to see what he wants. The husband asks to speak to Paula and asks who is speaking. The guy replies, "It is a very special friend from the service who is speaking." The husband takes a breath and just asks to speak to Paula. He calls her saying he's her husband, but before she can answer, he says into the cell phone, "She said she doesn't want to talk to you and she's too busy." The husband insists, saying it's only for 5 minutes, and the guy shouts, "He said it's urgent and it's only going to take 5 minutes and he wants to talk to you." The husband thinks about punching him when he hears this, but he restrains himself, so the young man returns the call and replies that she won't be able to speak to him for another 3 hours. The husband insists, but the young man invents that the call is bad and hangs up the call. The girl returns with the glass of water. He thanks her and then turns to try to kiss her. Again, the husband makes noise knocking over a painting that was on the table. The boy, seeing what fell, asks, "What is it?" The girl replies that it's just a photograph that she got from a friend and she hasn't put it on the wall yet because she can't. He then offers to put it on and goes right in the direction where her husband is camouflaged. Paula asks him to put the nail up one more little, and when it gets to her husband's face, she says it's the perfect height now. But as soon as the guy goes to hit the wall, she changes her mind, saying she doesn't want to ruin the wall. He is confused but agrees and goes back to the sofa. As soon as he goes back to the sofa, she says that she needs to say a few things. First, "I think my husband is a great person, he is a very good man." Second, "I don't know what went through his head to think that something would happen between both of us." The boy interrupts her and asks, "What's going on? Since a few minutes ago you were all excited, you would even have lunch with me." She ignores his question and continues talking from where she left off as she gets up and goes towards her husband, who is on the white wall. Third, Lucas thinks I'm stupid and it's obvious that I see you there. The guy who hadn't seen him is surprised and quickly gets up from the couch asking if he was there the whole time, and she replies, yes, he was here the whole time. I don't know why he doesn't trust me. Lucas replies, I'm here because I love you. But she says the issue isn't love, it's trust. The boy still doesn't understand how he didn't see him there, and Paula tells him to go away and stop picking fights between her and her husband. Without believing, Lucas says, trust? I saw you full of grace next to him, they were almost kissing. Besides, I tried to talk to you all week and you didn't even call me. Paula replies that she saw he was there the moment she entered the house and asks, do you really think you'll be able to hide by painting yourself white? I just didn't tell you before because I wanted to see how far you would go with this silly joke. Turning to the boy who is still there, she says, and what are you still doing here? Go away. The boy, realizing it was all a plan, leaves. Alone with her husband, Paula starts talking. Look, Lucas, you're an extraordinary painter, but you don't know how to use your gift for other things, right? Do you have to keep doing these crazy things? Do you have problem? Lucas replies that he is unsure and doesn't even know what he was thinking to do that, but Paula doesn't like what he did and tells him to get his things to leave her house. Lucas feels bad for what he's done and asks what he's going to do now, and Paula replies, take advantage of the fact that you're all painted up and go out there and pretend to be a statue, maybe you'll earn money. He leaves sad, and she is left wondering why she stayed with this man.